Hey, Brentwood friends, Tom Schieber with Sereno. Real quick market update. I want to talk about just where we're at today. It's pretty incredible. I want to talk about what's happened over the last couple of years in the real estate market, what I think is going to happen this year. I think it's going to be a transitional year, but why I don't expect any kind of massive collapse or 2008 style housing crisis. So first of all, where we're at, January 2022, I hope everyone had a safe and healthy Christmas and holiday and New Year's season. We are sitting right here the first week of January with 38 units available for sale on the MLS in Brentwood. And some of those are coming soon. They're not even available to show yet. They're not on Zillow or Realtor.com. If I take out the 55 and over, the Somerset Trilogy stuff, if I just go 3-bedroom plus, right, traditional single family home in Brentwood, I'm down to 31 units. If I take out acreage properties, anything over 1 acre, I'm down to 26. 9 of those are coming soon. Like I said, they're not being shown yet. So really 17 homes on the market, but let's call it 26. Still, it's a town of almost 65,000 people, Brentwood, 26 homes on the market. It's ridiculous. There's no inventory. I think some of that is that we have seen some seasonality this year. It's kind of was back. I know 2020 with the pandemic into 2021, there was no school year. The real estate market kind of didn't take a break through the holidays. It just kept chugging along. I think we've seen kind of a return of some normal seasonality. But what's happened to prices in the last 2 years? So here's some interesting stats. Go back to the first quarter of 2020. January through March, pre-pandemic, 152 units sold in Brentwood, a decent number. The median sales price $622,500. That's what I would have told you back then 2 years ago. Brent was affordable. $6 to $650. That's our sweet spot. You come out, you buy a nice 4-bedroom, 2,500 square foot newer house in the 600s. Well, that's not the case anymore. Oh, also back then, average days on the market was like 42 days. The median days on market for that first quarter of 2020, 25 days. You could sell a house in less than 30 days. It was a good market. Stuff was moving, right? What's it look like the last quarter of 2021? It's incredible. 240 sales. So the market is almost doubled, a significant increase in just the velocity, the units that are selling. The median sales price in Brentwood for the last quarter of 2021, $845,000. That's more than a 25% increase in less than 2 years. That's what the pandemic did. People moving around, tech workers, people who work from home, who aren't commuting 9 to 5 anymore, finding value in places like Brentwood. They came out here and, they drove up our prices. Median days on market, the fourth quarter, 9 days, average 18 days. Yeah, you can sell a house, you can sell it in 10 days or less, and you probably got multiple offers. You probably got more than neighbor's house. That's just the market we've been in. Significant increase. I think we're going to see more inventory this spring. These prices are going to motivate people, the people that are moving beyond the East Bay. They're moving up to the foothills, they're moving out of state. They're looking at what these houses are selling for, and it's motivating them, and we're going to get more inventory. We're going to run into basically an affordability ceiling at some point. We can't see 25%, year over year growth continue indefinitely. We're also starting to see higher interest rates, which I think for the spring gets people off the fence. It motivates buyers. They don't want to get stuck with 4.5% to 5% interest rates, which is I think what we'll see by the end of this year. Which will slow down or I think bring this market more into balance. So for the short term, inventory is still tight. If you're thinking of selling, first quarter this spring is going to be the time to sell. I think by the summer, the market starts to come into balance. Like I said, we're just going to run into a ceiling in terms of affordability combined with higher interest rates, which affects buyers' purchasing power. They're just going to get to a point where they're saying, I can't do it. It's Brentwood. It's not Silicon Valley or the Peninsula. And I think the market is going to come more into balance. The reason I don't think it's a crash, I don't see a precipitous decline or a cliff that prices fall off of, is because the buyers that have driven this market the last year and a half, 2 years, they're putting significant money down. They're the ones that got, priced out of the Silicon Valley or the Peninsula or the East Bay proper, and they came out here. They had significant down payments. Yeah, they paid over asking and over appraisal, but we're seeing it, 150, 200, 300,000 down, and they locked in incredible interest rates. They've got 3%, 30-year fixed. Their payment is good. They're good, and they've got tons of equity. So if they do fall on hard times, they can't make the payments, they lose their job, they're not going to mail in the keys like they did in 2008 when they put zero down and their loan was adjusting. They're going to find a way to stay, or they're going to put a stick in the lawn and sell the house. They have equity, they have low interest rates, payments that aren't adjustable. This market is going to level out. It's going to get more imbalanced eventually, but I don't see a big crash coming because of the quality of the buyers that have come out here and bought these houses. So I hope that's helpful, gives you an idea where we're at. If you're thinking of selling, call me. Let's talk about it. If you want to buy and sell, we do have strategies to try to make that happen for you. It's going to be another great year. I pray that you're all in good health and enjoying the new year and off to a great start. Call me if we haven't talked in a while. Would love to catch up. Thanks.